Good morning! Oh my gosh, the sun is shining! Oh, it's so exciting! Because we're not going to have too many more of these. Pretty soon the sun will be shining, but it'll be so cold out there that it'll be like, oh, that looks warm, but step outdoors and, oh, no. Anyway, welcome to my home, and we're going to have a cup of coffee before we get out and get started doing whatever it is we have planned today, whatever's on our agenda. So let's have a sip. So if you haven't already, grab you a comfortable spot, sit here. I'll try not to keep you tied up too long. Just want to come in and inspire my sexy senior citizens, to get up and breathe. I got up before the alarm went off this morning. And anyway, it's like, got up, went pee. You know how it is. That part of our life, is like, well, we gotta get up, go pee, right in the middle of the night or whatever. So I got up and then my alarm just went off. Hopefully it's not too loud. Maybe I better shut this door. Oh yes, it's playing Glenn Campbell's by now. But anyway, so I get up, I go to the bathroom, and then I have an hour and a half that I can sleep. I have my alarm set for 8:30. As you hear, it just went off. So I laid there and tried to go to sleep. Couldn't sleep. Brain started thinking. It's always thinking. So anyway, I might as well get up and go ahead and make my bed and feed the animals, make my coffee, and then throw in one of these little videos for my YouTube channel. So, welcome. Before I got out of bed, how about you guys? How many people do this? Before you get out of bed, you have to do exercise because you're so stiff, Getting up, going pee, even just getting up, going pee, it's like, but you got to get up and go because you don't want to pee yourself. So you make that quick run and then you think, okay, I'm going to go back to bed and go to sleep for a little bit. Nah. So, but before you get up finally for the day, you lay there and, at least I do. I lay there and I stretch my neck this way. Follow me. And this way. I do that a couple times. And then I'm up and down. Because, the arthritis gets in your neck and your spine. And I have arthritis in my spine and my fingers and all that good stuff. And then I do this. Stretch and back. Stretch and back. And up and down. And up and down. And then I do it with my legs too. My legs are up in the air. Either both of them, and then I pull the knees in, and then I do a little rolling just to work that stiffness out of the body. That's a must, when you become a sexy senior citizen. That's a must, so that you can get around and do things without going, make those sexless noise. Remember those used to be sex noises. Now it's like, no, it's like, ow, my fingers hurt, my arms hurt, my back hurts, my fingers and hands are sleeping, and so it's like, and not the good kind. So anyway, that's what I've been here for, is just for a quick good morning. Welcome to another day of living, another day of laughing, another day of loving, So, as I said, I've got things to do, and I have to be at a particular place by 11 o'clock, and, we always got some place to go, even though we don't want to. We have things to do, and then, there's places that we do want to go, and we're excited to get there, but most generally nowadays it's doctor's appointments, or physical therapy, or something going on. We have our books are full. At least mine is. So, you guys, just a quick good morning. Please get up out of your chairs, go do something, get some of this sunshine here, and look in the mirror and give yourself a good talking to, reminding yourself how beautiful you are. Of course, maybe comb your hair. I just, like I said, I've gotten up. I gotta go get a shower now and get myself out of here. But I love all of you. And before I say the rest of this, let's have a sip of coffee together. And let's smile together. Okay? You come back in and see me. Okay? You just come back in and see me. But let's have a sip of coffee, because, coffee's good for us. And now they've got Glenn Campbell, or not Glenn Campbell, Conway Twitty playing on there. That's the radio on Alexa. I don't pay for that, where you can request songs and they'll play it. Now it's just I get whatever they play. I do get Amazon free. But I liked it when, I could tell it what song I wanted to hear, And now you just get whatever. And it's like... But anyway, I love music. Anyone that knows me knows that. And so, sometimes this is pretty good. Because they play songs that I haven't heard in years. So that's a good thing. All right, you guys. Let's get out of here, okay? Let's get out of here. Be careful. Be careful today, okay? I love all of you, including my enemy. So, have a good day. Come back and see me.